My name is Leo. I live in a small room in a big, busy city. Every morning, I wake up tired. My alarm rings at 6 a.m., but I don't want to get up. My job starts at 8 a.m., and I need to take 2 buses to get there. The room is cold. The floor is hard. The window is small. I sit on my bed and look at the wall. I feel something deep inside me. It's not just sadness. It's something more. I feel stuck. I look in the mirror. My eyes look tired. My face looks older than I am. I ask myself, is this my life? I get dressed, drink cheap coffee, and leave the room. I walk fast to catch the first bus. People push. No one smiles. I feel like a robot. At work, I sit in front of a computer all day. My boss shouts. My coworkers complain. I don't feel happy. I don't feel alive. Every day is the same. Work, bus, room, sleep. I don't laugh. I don't dream. I don't live. I just survive. But today, something is different. On the second bus, a man sits next to me. He is old but full of life. He looks at me and smiles. "You look tired, young man," he says. I nod. Yes, I am always tired. He laughs a little. I was like you once. But one day I said, no more. I changed my life. I look at him. How did you do that? He says, I asked myself one question. Do I want to live like this forever? That question follows me all day. Do I want to live like this forever? I say it again and again in my head. I write it down. I look at the words. They feel strong. At night, I sit in my room. I turn off my phone. I close my eyes. I ask myself the same question again. The answer comes like a loud voice inside me. No, I say. I want something more. The next morning, I wake up before the alarm. I open the window and take a deep breath. The air is still cold, but it feels fresh. I make a list of things I want to change. A better job, a healthy body, a happy life. It's a short list, but it feels big. I put the list on the wall. I say out loud, it's time to change my life for the better. And I believe it. Instead of coffee, I drink water. I do 5 push-ups. I feel silly, but also proud. On the bus, I don't wear headphones. I look around. I see people. I smile. One woman smiles back. At work, I don't complain. I try to be kind. My coworker says, "You look different today." I just smile. It's only a small change. But small is a good start. After work, I don't go straight home. I go to the library. It's quiet and warm. I walk around and see books about jobs, dreams, success. I pick one, Change Your Life in 30 Days. I sit down and start to read. The first page says, nothing will change if you don't. That hits me hard. I read for an hour. I feel a fire growing inside me. 1 week later, I say no for the first time. My friend calls and says, "Let's go drink and forget our problems." I say, "No. I want to fix my problems, not forget them." He laughs and hangs up. But I feel strong. I stay home and read more. I write in a notebook, "This is my life. I choose what I do with it." I sleep early. I dream of a better life. Each day, I do something small. I walk for 15 minutes. I drink more water. I eat less junk food. I write about my day. I also look for new jobs online. I fix my CV. I send emails. One day, I get a message, "Come for an interview." My heart jumps. It's working. I wear my best shirt. I take a deep breath before going in. The manager asks, "Why do you want this job?" I say, "Because I'm ready to grow. I want to change my life." He looks at me for a second, then smiles. "We need people like you." I walk out and feel like I can fly. The next day, I wait and wait. Every time my phone rings, my heart races. But it's not the job. It's just ads or my old friends. Then, in the evening, my phone rings again. I don't recognize the number. "Hello?" I say, trying to sound calm. "Hi, Leo. This is Amanda from Bright Tech. We want to offer you the job. Can you start next Monday?" I freeze. Then I smile the biggest smile in years. Yes, I can. Thank you. On Monday, I wake up early. I don't feel tired. I feel excited. I wear my cleanest shirt and pants. I take the bus, but now everything looks different. Even the streets look happier. The new office is bright. People smile. My new manager, Amanda, shows me around. "This is your desk," she says. "We believe in growth here." I sit down and look around. It's my first day of my new life. The job is not easy. I need to learn new things. But I don't give up. I ask questions, I take notes, I try hard. After work, I feel tired, but it's a good kind of tired. I did something useful. I helped people. I learned. At home, I look at my list again. A better job. Check. A healthy body. Working on it. A happy life. Starting to feel it. I smile. I feel proud. One day, I pass a small gym near work. I stop and look inside. People are running, lifting, sweating, but also smiling. I walk in. A man at the desk says, "First time?" "Yes," I say. "I want to feel stronger." He nods. "Good, you're in the right place." I sign up for 1 month. That night, I feel sore. But I also feel powerful. A week later, I meet my old friend Tom. He sees me and says, "You look different." I laugh. I feel different. We sit in a small cafe. He talks about the same old things: complaints, problems, no hope. I listen, but I don't feel the same. I tell him, "You can change too." He shakes his head. "That's too hard." I say, "It's hard, but not impossible." Every evening, I now write about my goals. One day, I write a new dream, start my own small business. It's just an idea, but ideas grow. I start reading books about business. I watch videos. I take notes. My mind feels full of fire. For the first time, I don't just want to live, I want to build. I try to sell handmade phone cases online. I work hard. I make 10 cases. I post pictures. But nobody buys. At first, I feel sad. I think, maybe I'm not good enough. Then I remember something from my book. Failing is not the end. It is the start of learning. So I ask myself, what went wrong? I study, improve, and try again. This time, I post new pictures. I change the price. I write better words. And then it happens. My phone buzzes. One sale. It's just one, but it feels like a mountain. I dance around my room. I shout, yes! That one sale shows me I can do it. A coworker named Sarah looks tired at lunch. I ask, are you okay? She says, I feel lost. I don't like my life. I tell her about my story. About the old man on the bus. About the question, do you want to live like this forever? She listens with wide eyes. Then she says, thank you. Maybe I can change too. That night, I realize something. When we change our lives, we help others change too. 1 month later, I am still learning, growing, building. I eat better, I sleep more, I smile often. I even laugh out loud. My business is small, but it's alive. My job is good. My body is stronger. My heart is lighter. I look at the mirror. My eyes are bright now. I whisper, this is just the beginning. Because I know, deep inside, I will never go back to that old life. On Sunday, I take a walk in the park. The sun is shining, children are laughing, dogs are running. I sit on a bench and watch the world. For the first time, I feel peace. A small boy runs past me, chasing a red ball. His mother follows and smiles at me. I smile back. I think, this is life. Simple, beautiful, free. I close my eyes and say, thank you for this moment. I start writing letters to myself. The first one says, Dear Leo, I'm proud of you. You didn't give up. Every week I write a new letter. I write about my fears, my dreams, my small wins. Sometimes I cry while writing. Not because I'm sad, but because I finally believe in me. I read the letters on hard days. They remind me I'm growing. One evening, I get a call from my mom. We haven't talked in a while. Leo, she says, you sound happy. I smile. I am, Mom. I'm changing my life. She laughs, a soft, happy laugh. That's my boy. I always knew you could do it. I didn't know how much I needed those words until I heard them. Sometimes a voice from home is the best gift. I now wake up at 5:30 a.m. I read, write, stretch, and drink tea before work. I go to the gym 3 times a week. I prepare meals at home. I stop watching TV late at night. I stop scrolling on my phone for hours. These small habits are like bricks. I use them to build a better me. One brick, one day, one win at a time. One night, I feel fear again. I lie in bed and think, what if I fail again? What if everything breaks? I sit up. I breathe. I tell myself, fear is not the enemy. Doing nothing is. Then I remember this line from my book, "Courage is doing it scared." So I smile, close my eyes, and sleep. Because I'm scared, but I'm still going. I meet new people through work, the gym, and my online shop. One man is starting his own podcast. One woman writes a blog about fitness. We talk, we share, we support each other. I feel like I'm not alone anymore. I'm part of something bigger. When we walk with others who believe in change, the road feels lighter. After months of saving, I moved to a better apartment. It's not big, but it's clean and full of light. The walls are white. The air smells fresh. I stand in the middle of my new room and laugh. I whisper, "Goodbye, old life. Thank you for the lessons." Then I say louder, "Hello, new beginning." One evening, I get a message on my phone. "Hi, Leo. This is the old man from the bus. Remember me?" My heart jumps. I smile. He writes, "I saw you in the newspaper. Your story is inspiring. I'm proud of you. I didn't even know he knew my name. But he remembered me. And I never forgot him." I start a blog called Leo's Life Change. I write about my journey, my fears, my little wins. People begin to read it. They send messages like, "Your story gave me hope. I started running again because of your post." Every message makes my heart shine. I changed my life. Now I'm helping others change theirs too. One morning, I look in the mirror again. But this time, the face I see is different. It's strong, calm, alive. I smile and say, "Leo, I love you. You're doing great." And for the first time ever, the mirror smiles back. Because when you change your life, you don't just change what you do. You change who you are. My small business begins to grow. I sell more each week. I get messages like, "Your phone case is beautiful," or "Thank you for the fast delivery." I smile at every order, not because of the money, but because it's mine, my dream, my work. Every sale is proof dreams can become real if you don't give up. It has been 1 year since I met the old man on the bus. I still remember his words, "Do you want to live like this forever?" That question changed everything. Now I have answers. No, I didn't want that life. Yes, I wanted more. And now I'm living it. A school invites me to give a talk. "Come share your story," the teacher says. "The students need real-life hope." I feel nervous. My hands shake. But I say yes. At the school, I tell my story. I talk about fear, change, habits, and hope. After the talk, one student says, "I think I can change too." That one voice makes it all worth it. While cleaning, I find an old letter I once wrote to myself. It says, "I'm tired. I feel lost. I don't know what to do." I hold the letter and smile. I remember that old me. I whisper to the letter, "You did it. You kept going." The past is part of me, but it no longer controls me. Tom, my old friend, calls me. "Leo," he says, "I started walking every morning." I smile. "That's great. I also signed up for a course. I don't want to live the same life anymore." I feel proud of him. I know how hard the first step is. Change is like a candle. When it lights one person, it can light another. It's raining hard. I get wet on the way home. My bag is heavy, my feet hurt, but I feel happy. Because now, even the rain feels different. I know where I'm going. I have a reason to keep walking. Joy doesn't come from perfect days. It comes from knowing you're on the right path. In the store, I see a woman counting coins for food. She looks sad. I buy her groceries without saying anything. She looks at me with wide eyes. Why? I smile because someone once helped me too. Kindness is a circle. When you receive it, give it. That's how the world changes, one heart at a time. I sit in the park again. The same bench, but I'm not the same man. I close my eyes and remember. The small room, the old job, the bus ride, the choice to change. I open my eyes. Yes, it was hard, but it was worth it. I whisper, "Thank you, past Leo, for not giving up." I've learned many things this year, but these are my favorites. You don't need to change everything at once. Just start. Small steps matter. Failure is part of growth. You are stronger than you think. It's never too late to change. And the most important, you are the author of your life. Write something beautiful. I close my journal and take a deep breath. My life has changed. But I'm not done. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Because every day I choose again to grow, to hope, to believe, to keep changing. And if you're reading this, maybe it's your time now. Ask yourself, do I want to live like this forever? If the answer is no, then today is the perfect day to begin.